Hello again. My name is Alan Hassoun. I am here with Northern Light Wellness. I am an anxiety and stress management coach, and I help people with anxiety issues to find their real self and get empowered through all kinds of tools that I will provide you as we move forward together. So if you're ready to get started, you probably have so many questions about what I do, how I do it, and so on. So I want to talk to you about 4 or 5 different techniques that I do use. And sometimes it's not the right approach for you, and that's okay. You could always tell me because I have so many tools in my toolbox that I want to find something that will make you feel comfortable, relaxed, and most importantly, to get those changes that you are looking for in your life, completely free of stress and anxiety that have been debilitating you until now. I have been using different techniques that affect the outcome, and they're all mind-based techniques. I have read countless books on the subject. I have taken so many courses I can't even count them anymore. So let's talk about the few that really I use almost with every session, not necessarily on every session, but there's so much value in them that I just want you to know about them for yourself. And again, if you have any questions, we always discuss this before the start of a session, so there's no surprises, nothing crazy going on. I want you to feel comfortable. So the first that I learned from Gary Craig back in the late 90s is called emotional freedom technique. Today, it goes by many names, but it's a very simple method, and I've used it on all kinds of things, anything from anxiety, frozen shoulders, pain in the body, or just getting focused and clear, getting happier. And it's a very simple thing that I could demonstrate right here. I will be saying something like, even though I have pain in my feet, I fully and completely love and accept myself. And even though it's hard for me to move forward when I have pain in my feet, I fully and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I have this pain in my feet as I tap on these meridian points. I have this pain in my foot, my right foot. It stopped me from doing certain things that I want to do, or it might stop me from doing things I can't do or don't want to do. So that's EFT, tapping, and you could Google it. There's hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos of people tapping. It is common now, but back in 1990s, it was really leading edge. Another tool I love to use is something called Mindscaping. Mindscaping is a way for people to see their future in a new light. So when I ask them to close their eyes briefly and imagine what's behind them, imagine what's in front of them, what they're imagining is what their mind is creating, always revealing itself in different shapes, in different forms, in different people. So someone might say, I'm seeing nothing in front of me. It's completely black. And if I suggest to them, what if we turn on the light? What do you see now? They might say, oh, I see a tree, I see a mountain, I see something. But whatever it is that they do see, the minute you change something in their mind, their whole future changes. So especially people who are stuck, who are looking for a new career, new opportunities, who just don't know where to turn. When they're thinking with their conscious mind, they really can't see where they're going. But with my help facilitating through a mindscape, a really awesome opportunity to move forward. I just wanted to say sometimes during a mindscape, I'll actually do some tapping. And if there's something that's triggering that person, when I get their key words, their key pictures in their mind, I will ask them to tap for a few rounds just And as you see that boulder that reminds you of your brother, and all of a sudden the anxiety disappears all by itself. Now, something else that I do is I've studied neurolinguistic programming, I've studied hypnosis. Very, very similar, just different techniques that are used to move you forward. I have 3 years of hypnosis experience now, and I've studied with Freddie Jacquin in the UK. I've studied with Mike Mandel in North America in Toronto. I've studied with Joanne Eady of the Canadian something of hypnosis, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's just another tool. And hypnosis is easy. I've also studied one of my favorite, which I use all the time, is the Simpson Protocol. So in hypnosis, I will ask you to either keep your eyes open or closed. It's up to you. And I will ask you to relax. And the more relaxed you get, the better the results are. Because I don't really want to talk to you at the conscious level. Because at the conscious level is where you see the problem. At the unconscious level, there's always a solution. So most of the time, I will ask the unconscious mind to find a solution that is right for you, as opposed to me deciding what is right for you. And whether it's a health issue, if God was able to create this body for you, God has a solution to resolve whatever is ailing the body as well. So I work on all kinds of health challenges, but at the end of the day, you will get results, and they will be positive and long-lasting. Now, as I've said before, I've done a lot of work on healing, but what's important also is as you heal, you don't want to be left with nothing. So if you have been angry for 20 years at someone, even if they're no longer around, once you remove that anger, you feel lost. I know a lot of my clients say, I used to avoid that place because that person was there. Or I was so angry at that person that I could never go to that event because I thought I might see them. And yet, if the anger is gone, how will that change your life? And will you have the courage or the know-how to be happy? So that's where the empowerment comes in. I've been studying the law of attractions since the early 2000s. I think even late 1997, I might have gone to see Esther and Jerry Hick down in LA. And I've gone to their workshops maybe 30, 40 times because it was just so easy for me to travel back then. I would just hop on a flight, be there in a few hours. And I got so much information that it became almost like a religion to me. My thoughts, my feelings are all about alignment, about creating a good level of balance in my life. So as I talk to you during our sessions, I always give you certain words, certain mantras, certain ideas to take forth because you want to feel better, you're here to feel better, and I will guide you to feeling better. Also with all the learnings from Joseph Murphy, from who else? Silva Method. I'm a 3-time Silva Method graduate. I love that information so much because it's hypnosis in a box, self-hypnosis in a box, how to create a better life in one easy package. So I have taken the course, I attend regular Silva Method graduate meetings so that we can manifest for ourselves the best life ever. And with all those tools, combined with some hypnosis, with some EFT, depending on where you are in life, I will guide you, help you, and provide you the best of what I know to move you forward. So there's nothing to worry about because again, when you come to see me at the beginning of the session, we talk, we choose a program that we will follow through to the end, and we will adjust and adapt it to your needs. So once again, my name is Alan Hassoun, and I am with Northern Light Wellness at northernlightwellness.ca.